on the sidelines.
Here we go.
I mean, what a stunner. They came into the game confident, looked like they had it pretty much in hand, and then the wheels fell off there in the fourth.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. A dangerous offensive player. His scoring average stands at almost 30 a game. And Davis with the block. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. And Antetokounmpo, here we go. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And Grant, these teams boast quality depth. As a starter, what's it like having a great bench behind you?
Well, you know, it takes a lot of the pressure off your starters. And it can also apply good pressure on your rotation guys. So competition is a good thing, and competition for minutes makes a team better.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Following the score by the Lakers. For three, Allen connects from downtown.
Getting better and better as a playmaker. Giannis is the ultimate team-first superstar. He does put up big assist numbers, and that's an evolving part of his game.
Now here's Allen. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Terrific find that time by Holiday. You get open, Drew will get it to you.
And again, the Lakers, no good.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Portis for three. Rebound by the Lakers.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
And there's James from the arc. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
And a huge sigh of relief for Bucks fans last year. Giannis signing a monster contract extension will continue to be the franchise for years to come.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
And finished off by Davis.
Well, we know what a skilled passer Westbrook is, but you still got to appreciate that dime there. Very impressive.
And Giannis throws it down.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
You know, Grant, many wondered if Giannis would test free agency. Ultimately, avoided all that trouble.
Yeah, I mean, he wanted to stay and build a winner with the Bucks. And you know what? He did just that, bringing home the NBA championship. What a reward for the fans in the city of Milwaukee, and just tremendous character from Giannis.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
There's James on the wing.
Blocking foul called on Brook Lopez. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Lakers substitution. Taylor Horton-Tucker. Malik Monk.
A minute 50 left now in the first quarter.
Drew Howard.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Milwaukee.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Something else I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint and scoring inside.
You know, it's really been fun watching LeBron evolve his game over the years, and being a fellow Northeastern Ohio guy, I take pride in what he's been able to do. He always seems to find a way to maximize his effectiveness on the floor and adapt to whatever he needs to adapt to be outstanding.
Kendrick Nunn.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Holiday. Pass to Lopez. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Lakers trail. Here's James. Lays it up and banks it in.
You know, LeBron in the paint, I think, is major trouble for just about every defender. He can power his way to the basket, or he can pass you into being dizzy.
Lopez can't hit. And it's a Lakers ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And that one's good. James.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Count that one. Holiday's got his second bucket of the game.
You know, Holiday is one of those rare guards who's as physical as any other player on the floor. Holiday busting it up inside.
Inside. Oh, deflected. There's the drive. And Holiday powers it home.
Well, when he puts his head down now, Holiday is like a controlled bull heading into the ring. A lot of ferocity, but it's under control.
The three, James. Not going to go that time. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for Milwaukee. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective.
All right, pushers coming out of the court.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you, stat-wise?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Milwaukee in the lead. Pass to Ibaka. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. No good on the three. The former MVP, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Clark, you figure he'll be in that conversation for a while.
Yeah, staggering numbers from him. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised to see him win a few more MVPs, quite honestly, B.A. All-world talent that you just can't ignore. It's hard to take your eyes off of him when he's on the court.
Anthony Davis.
First free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
Well, Anthony Davis helped rescuing the Lakers from some lean years. In the 6 seasons prior to his arrival, they'd missed the playoffs more times than in the previous 65 years of the franchise.
And a year after they got him, they're hoisting the Larry O'Brien Trophy. And now with his new contract, he should help them compete for a long time to come.
None.
Kendrick Nunn.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
You know, with each season in the league, AD's become more of a facilitator. Actually, he's much more aware of how to make plays for his teammates.
Davis on the double team. Kicks it out to Middleton. Fires in the triple.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Anthony outside. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
All right, fans, that was your Bucks dance day. Make some noise, man.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Give him 8. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Overall, though, they've taken good care of the ball. That's their first turnover.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's James. Count it. Make that 3 of 7 so far for him.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And for teams outside the playoff hunt, that 1-2-3 Cancun chant is going around now, Clark.
I think former player Nick Van Exel, supposedly the originator of that 1-2-3 chant on BA. You wonder whether some airlines might want to use that one for a marketing slogan for themselves.
Westbrook right side. Shakes him. It's rebounded by Ibaka.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Uneasy, too, on the layup. Antetokounmpo has got 10.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already, and we're not even in the second half.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
All right, BA, Russell Westbrook last season said titles won't define him. He said, quote, I grew up in the streets. I'm a champion. I don't have to be an NBA champion. My legacy isn't based on what I do on this court. It's what I do off the floor. How many people I'm able to impact and inspire.
Well, different perspective, Allie. Good stuff. 3-pointer. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
And it's blocked by Ibaka.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
That's his first personal foul.
Antetokounmpo is doubled. Jacks up a 3. And that one's good. Ibaka for 3. And now it's a 5-point Milwaukee lead.
And you look at Serge Ibaka's defense. I mean, still solid overall. Not the rim protector, though, that he once was.
Out to James. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Milwaukee ball.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And you know, Grant, with Ibaka on defense, for a while, he was one of the best shot blockers in the league.
I mean, he still changes shots, just doesn't block them. He's also more disciplined on leaving his feet. I mean, he can still turn a few shots away every so often.
1:19 left in the second quarter. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it.
Well, he just didn't make the catch, didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
Lopez.
The Lakers trail. Outside Davis. Beyond the arc. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. The Lakers call timeout. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Milwaukee this season.
We see these teams face off only twice a year. Last year, each one won.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
Dwight Howard. Malik Monk.
1:04 left in the second period. From the strike,
Russell
Westbrook gets the bucket.
The assist.
Westbrook's gotten 4 this quarter.
Westbrook has really honed his ball handling skills.
Oh, hey! How about
Big
that?
time right there. Big time. And absolute insane display of dribbling from Antetokounmpo. I mean, you can't take this guy lightly when he's got the ball. Mad handles for a guy of any size, but 7 feet tall. Come on, man. That's ridiculous.
That free throw good from Ibaka.
At the line.
So he gets them both.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Westbrook into the lane. Anthony. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Anthony's gotten his second bucket.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Davis on the double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. Monk with a steal.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
The shot by Howard, no good.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
That one goes. Count it.
Taking it strong. Nice finish by the big fella. Way to get after it, Lopez.
Howard's shot's good.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been... And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks and Sting.
Now, here is James. He's got 11 to the inside. Anthony. And he can't jam it through.
I like his tenacity getting to the basket there, even though the dunk rattled out. 99 times out of 100, you'll get the dunk or the foul.
First team foul.
The Lakers on D. It's a three-point game. To the paint. Here's Ibaka. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. The Bucks hit again from deep.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
James with the ball. And on offense, he's been a force, scoring over 30 a game. Bradley, that's good. Bradley's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
A tight game here in Milwaukee. Pass to Davis. Out to James. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First team foul.
And the longevity of LeBron's greatness is unprecedented. The oldest starter in the league last season and still producing at an MVP level.
And what's incredible for LeBron is not just how good he is at his age, but the mileage on his body grant.
So true, B.A. I mean, just 3 players in NBA history have exceeded 60,000 minutes played, including the playoffs. That's Kareem, Karl Malone, and the one and only LeBron James.
Lopez can't hit. Here's Bradley. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead.
Nobody went to the three.
And
The game is
has
stupid,
possession.
bro.
Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Ibaka's shot is off.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
This Bucks team is arguably the most talented in franchise history. At the same time, the East has gotten tougher, so the Bucks are looking to improvise. Giannis said, quote, "We're getting better, trying new things, changing our schemes. That's something we think is going to help us." Brian?
Oh, wow.
Using the regular season to experiment out. Interesting. Thank you. To the right side. To the middle. Here's Ibaka.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Oh, they do too much.
Tipped. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. James, that's good. James has got 15 points.
Well, you've got to be careful around LeBron and mindful of his presence now. He's very opportunistic defensively, and with that size, speed, and anticipation, he can pick your pocket.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down three-pointers, and I did a pretty good job.
Got him hidden.
Now Monk. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. 5 to shoot. And finally, they hit one.
Monk, a nice finisher around the basket now, using his quickness to get past defenders on the drive.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Second team foul. Substitution for your Bucks.
Outside Holiday. Monk with a steal.
Oh, let me just stay
Here's
right
James. Going inside. Blocked. And they're able to recover. Controls the rebound and the putback.
There are not many better on the offensive glass than Howard. He's a flat-out beast, especially if you don't box him out.
Here's Hill. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
None. Pass to Howard. Second shot opportunity. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Howard's gotten 4 this quarter. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Now here's Allen. Here's Nora. And here's Lopez. Just 5 on the clock. He drops it from range. Lopez has got 5 points.
That is certainly a shot that Lopez has added to his arsenal. You've got to respect his ability to knock down threes.
And here's Nunn.
Am I lagging? I'm lagging. What the fuck?
Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for Milwaukee, providing the scoring punch right now. Putting.
I pressed every button on my controller. Nothing happened.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Milwaukee in the lead. Outside Holiday. Pass to Lopez. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
High value assist there. Finding him inside for the finish.
Right side Monk. Here's Howard. Covered by
Bro, he
Lopez.
missed.
Kept alive. Here's Horton Tucker. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And this late game timeout, getting a breather here and players to recharge. This is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with some Gatorade. Some changes now for the Lakers. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
During that break, Coach Frank Vogel had some advice for his team. He said in the huddle, quote, "We are in this game. Keep fighting. We win this one if we all play with 100% effort," imploring his troops to stay aggressive. Guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Pass to Ibaka. Fires from deep.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
That one's good for 2.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
A few possessions into the 4th, just over a minute played. There's a whistle.
That's not
That
a
goes
steal.
on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul of the game. James brings the double team. Antetokounmpo for 3. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways.
Bro, what is wrong with this game?
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Here's James. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
Down low. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
The magnitude of the moment not lost on LeBron James. He knows they needed a bucket there, and he's going to get it for them. Yeah, and you know, as LeBron continues his illustrious, remarkable career, the question seems unavoidable. It's inevitable. Him or MJ for greatest of all time. For me, it's a matter of what flavor you like. You can't go wrong with either one. Personally, I know Jordan's got the rings, LeBron's got the career numbers, but I like the fact LeBron is 6'8", 250 plus, and Jordan was only 6'6", 215. I'm going with the bigger guy.
LeBron James.
And the bucket is good.
Well, just relish and cherish what you're watching tonight, folks. LeBron James going off. We are witnessing greatness.
And the Bucks making a change here.
Chris Middleton.
Here's Antetokounmpo. You know, Clark, it seems LeBron has cemented his top 2 spot, but many will say he'll never pass Jordan. What do you think?
Well, B, I tell you what, I don't have a problem with those folks who say that MJ is the greatest. I can see why people feel that way. And I'm leaning that way, but I love what LeBron has done longevity-wise. Titles are not the only measure for greatness. So LeBron would get my nod just by an edge, a whisker, if I had to pick one or the other, him or MJ.
Both free throws good from James. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. And Antetokounmpo, here we go. To end the run. The shot misses.
He's trying to push me out of bounds with the cheese animation.
The Lakers in the lead. Yep, that one goes. James has got 24 points.
Anthony Davis.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
Big time two-hand slam. And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good.
Yeah, that was a tough, gritty, sandpaper-like finish.
Here he goes. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
You know, when Antetokounmpo puts his head down, it is a really terrifying sight for the defense when this guy's coming at you, all limbs and arms and size and ball skills. Usually you just end up hacking away at him to stop him from getting to the hoop.
Davis can't hit. It's Middleton on the wing. Tipped away. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. A minute 15 left to the fourth quarter. And there's James from the arc. The rebound by the Bucks.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty and it's over.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Here's Westbrook. Clock at 6. Back to Davis. Out to James. The Lakers with another
I'm trying
miss.
to figure out.
Here's Connaughton. He connects. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within one.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Avery Bradley.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Milwaukee foul.
Hey, a steady hand at the line in a tough situation. He narrows it to a one-possession game. Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Exactly. You got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
You know, with that combination of strength and length, Davis can easily overwhelm defenders and get himself to the foul line. Two-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Personal foul. 15 foul.
Good on the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them.
You know, we talk about growing the game internationally, and the NBA has done it better than most all other sports. There's not a better ambassador than Giannis. His parents are from Nigeria. He grew up in Greece, and he's just a terrific role model for young kids all over the world. Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed it.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Middleton. And the 3 off target. And so it's the Lakers who scrape by with the win. This
I don't think Giannis shut down the whole game.
well-earned victory for them. Hey,
Yeah, he did. He sat down for 3 minutes. Damn, Braun played like doo-doo. Doo-doo. How the hell did he score 20? How did he score 24 points? Wow. Still.